Once again, it's party time, holiday season, thinking food, thinking presents. Today, we're thinking alcohol. Booze.
Cocktails.
All right. Cocktail. The cocktail hour.
Yes.
Cocktails. Okay, Shoana, cocktails are at 7. Boom, 7 p.m. Everybody arrives. What do you do?
What do you do? This is a common problem. Everyone's coming at once, and you're grabbing coats, and you're trying to make them a drink, and you're trying to do introductions, and it's a little chaotic. It's overwhelming, and that's the way you're starting your party, is a little overwhelmed. So the #1 tip in hosting a party that you want to do is to get a drink in your guest's hands, because as soon as somebody has a drink in their hand, alcoholic or not, they just feel like they're in the party. They're not standing around wondering what's next.
Right.
So the fastest way to do this, and the less stressful way for you, because that's what we want in the holidays, is to do a punch or a pre-mixed welcome drink, let's call it. So a great way to do it is you can get these one-step drink mixes. These ones are so cute.
They're adorable.
Okay, and they've got cute names, like this one's Jingle Juice Pomegranate Martini Mix, for example, and Mistletoe Margarita. They're cute, and all you do is mix these with water and then add your spirit of choice. So for these drinks, the one that you'd want to do would be vodka, like Absolute Vodka. And these are really easy to pick up. I got these at Shoppers Drug Mart, and what a great host idea would this be?
Is.
Like, what a great actually, I just thought of that. What a great hostess gift that would be.
Thank you very much.
That. Yeah, hey, there you go. So that way they can either help themselves to the punch, you can direct them over, and they can help themselves and become part of the party, or it's easy for you to quickly pour them one and move on.
Exactly.
And then when it comes to setting up your bar otherwise, because what do I get? What do I do?
Yes.
Take advantage of all the limited editions that all these awesome alcohol companies put out now. I love going into a liquor store and seeing all the fun packaging that they've done. And great examples, probably my 2 favorite, are Kahlua did a peppermint mocha liqueur.
Oh my goodness.
So yummy, and coffee after dinner, or even just on the rocks by the fire. And then when it comes to holiday packaging, by far my favorite. I know, right? It's coconut Malibu coconut rum, but look, they made the bottle look like a snow globe so you can see the coconut bits. So what a great gift, but also a festive thing to stock your bar with. Why not?
Yes.
And then they've also put out this really amazing kit called IBar, and it's like a bar in a box. You get a selection of all different spirits in smaller sizes, so the investment of stocking your whole bar isn't as overwhelming.
As big, yes.
And then if you don't know what to do with them, this awesome QR code, for those of you who didn't know what that is, if not, Google it. All you do is scan that on your phone, and it will give you drink recipes for all the spirits that are in this packaging. Like, they've really made it as easy as possible. I know, I love the holidays.
Okay, for the designated drivers.
Okay, we can't forget about them. And there's nothing worse when you're a designated driver or you just don't want to drink. That's it. You just don't, it's not for you. That you walk in, everyone's getting all these cute cocktails and Jingle Juice and all this fun stuff, and it's like, oh, the tap water's over there, or here's a Coke, or something like that. You want to include them in the party.
Right.
So you can get all sorts of interesting drinks. Like, this is a great one by Life brand, and it's a mojito mocktail. So meaning there's no alcohol in it whatsoever. So it's still fun. It's still a special drink for them, but it's non-alcoholic, so they can stick to what they, what their choice is by not drinking, and they still feel part of the party. And put it in a fun glass. Don't just give them the plastic kid's cup that happens to be in the corner when everybody else has fabulous martini glasses.
Right.
Give them something, again, don't forget about them, including them in the party.
Wow.
You're all set.
I mean, this is so much fun for anyone. And Shoana is a lifestyle expert and seen frequently on Cityline, and I know it is a season to be drinking and imbibing in their drink of choice. How do we say no, or how do we know when enough is enough?
Well, that's a great question. You always have to be aware of what you're drinking. You want to always monitor, your intake, so you can make the appropriate decisions whether you should be driving and not driving. Obviously, very important. And know what's in it. And so for your guests as well, if you're hosting the party, a lot of people don't realize they have a martini and they think it's one drink. Well, a martini can be anywhere from 2 to 3 ounces of alcohol in one glass. You can't drive after that. You just can't. So always be aware of what you're drinking. If you are driving, ask how much alcohol is in this, what's there, so that way you can keep track. And as a host of your party, you just need to keep track of your guests. It is absolutely your responsibility to do that.
Awesome. Well, party on. Thanks a lot, Shoana Jensen from Cityline in Toronto. Don't go away. There's still more to come on Backstage.